God. You are... What? Why is it every time I gotta get one last big, F you from whatever biome right before I leave it? Hello everyone, this is Fallen Dice, and welcome to episode 42 of our Rebirth playthrough of 7 Days to Die, The Purge. And it's the day before moving day. Not technically moving day, the day before. So we got about 41 minutes, which means tonight at the end we should get one final harvest of our crops, and then very first thing in the next episode we'll be heading out to the winter biome. Figured we could start just one more nice little look through here. I might swap these out. I got the red benches from the POI at the end of last episode, the one that took me forever to find the hidden passage. Oh, that was frustrating. But yeah, just nice look at just what was a pretty fun base. I think it worked out really well for us. Kept us safe once we figured out the couple nuances, but I think that'll help us when we move on to our next base. And again, I have some cool ideas. I just all comes down to whether we can find a nice spot for doing what I want to. If not, we'll come up with something cool either way. But anyway, so big things for today is I've got a whole lot of chests and only so much room. So I've got to figure out what I'm bringing with me. So I'm going to have to do that again, where I go through and decide. Workstations wise, I got to fix a bunch of these that I have left that are fixable. I think I actually had some that I was already doing this with at the end of the end of the last episode. So I've already got some that are being made. I just need to make sure that I have what I need to bring with me so that we can set up when we get there. I also need to do some more dyes. One of these, I was putting dyes in. Yep. So I was doing this for the painting, but I still need to make a bunch of storage chests for when we get there. So I may have to see where we are on jars. 53 murky waters. And I'm making 78 of this. I may have to hold off on that until I get my dyes. All right, so I'm gonna do a little prep work on my dyes right now. Let me see how many I can make. I need 2 black dye for every chest I bring with me, and each black dye is 6 total dye, 2 of each of the yellow, blue, and red. So anyway, I'm gonna work on that real fast, and then I'll come back when we're ready to do our big thing, which is going to be this chest here. We got a little bit of work to do. Okay, so the amount of repaired items are starting to stack up, getting down to those few over there. Again, I'd like to leave everything I can behind. So far, this is what I've kind of put that's coming in here. So this won't all fit into the truck. The truck is, I think it's like 14 by 10, and this is like 9 by 10. Or 8 by 10, so like this much won't fit. So I still have all 3 of my dogs and my drone, and I'm also finally getting around to the actual mods I have. I still don't have the medical mod,
All systems go.
but
How may I help?
I do have this one, and
How may I assist
as much
you?
as you've been
I'll be
great to
here
me,
if you need me.
you're only a tier 1. So we're going to switch it up with one of the tier 4s that we found along the way. And that will give us a little bit more storage, I believe. Now, technically, I should actually just do 2 cargos, because I think the cargos can stack. So I'll put you in there for now. You, I might, maybe when we get to our new location, I can put those in. But for now, storage is what we want. I still haven't put in any of the food stuff or harvested over here. But for the most part, I think we're looking pretty good. So now that I'm kind of gone through here, I'm going to go through and pull all the stuff that's worth money that I can sell. I'm going to do a big sell run, because I still have, right now, 75,000. I need 130, I think, for the helicopter. I like to see how close I can get to that too. So we're gonna do a big cell, then we're gonna come back, and then we're gonna go through this. Oh, I didn't mean to pick everything up. Oh boy. Okay, gotcha. Whew. Yeah, that's a lot of stuff to be running around with. So I'll put you actually up in there as well. And once I get this, I will go ahead and put those hot wire kits back in. Oops, there we go. Cool. How much storage do I have now?
It is a pleasure to serve. Powering up.
All right,
All
not bad.
systems go.
So that gives me quite a few more storage slots, especially considering these guys. No, don't stay there. These guys, I think, only have 2 rows or 1 row. So yeah, so he gives me the equivalent of 4 of these guys now, which is good. I am not going to be finished cooking this. I still have 40 minutes. We'll see how far we get. I don't think I'm going to be able to for sure convert it into here. So that's just going to be, because right now it's sand I'm short of, which, ironic. I'm out in the desert, but so as I'm making concrete here, I guess I'll come over here and get some more cooking over here. We'll keep as much as I can going. A lot of it's going to have to just be shipped with us in raw form. Actually, I guess I can put that over here. I think I had it in one of these. Yep, there we go. So we'll just continue stocking, and there'll be a lot of work going on once we get to the new area. I might take one of these with me. I don't know, 'cause I had extras just for convenience sake. Oh yeah. Yeah, let's do this right now, because I'm going to need to get another set of those going if I'm going to make storage. So one of the cool things about these things is because I was able to upgrade these to the steel variant, which is why they have so much more space than the normal type. So I can only make 5 in each one, so I'll just kind of be running in a circuit here. I had a lot of excess spots that I didn't have to use this time, and I guess I just assumed there was going to be a bigger need for for a lot of these. What the heck? I thought I made extra yellows on purpose so I could. Okay, but yeah. So there, like I said, there's going to be. I don't need as much space as I do, I think, in vanilla, which is odd, with as many different block types as there are. But that means I'm not going to, I don't think I really need to take as much stuff with me. Or I mean as much storage. Okay, I get everything. Okay, good. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right now I can make 9. And how many am I actually using here technically? 1, 2, 3. Like 19. Alright. So I'll go back. I'm just gonna keep this process going. So it's a 15 of each type in each one of these, and then once they're all done, I can go back and convert them into blacks. But I could also technically, on this last one, I can go 5, 5, and 5. So when I go around, I'll be able to make 20, so 10 blacks, which isn't bad, and that doesn't overflow their inventory slots. Okay, so one of the things though that I did see in here, and let's go ahead and pull this out of here for now, is ammunition stuff. Was gunpowder in here? Does not look like it. Was I just don't have any. Okay. So that won't help me in here. Other than being able to, yeah, bullet tips. Let's see what I can make up here. Well, that's the thing. If I'm using bullet tips and casings, I do need gunpowder. And all of these are working on that. Can I make some mortar? I just, the amount of time that I have to do this kind of stuff, I don't have any big rocks. Okay, one of the things I wanted to do was this. So I'm not going to get big rocks out of here, but I did want to do the go down this path here and then fill it up with blank blocks just to get rid of that ugly interior. But it'll do me two things. It's not only am I going to fix that issue, but I'm also going to give me some rock. All right, so I got a lot of black dye being created. I'm cooking the last of what I can for the gunpowder with minus the nitrate. I'm going to use that to make as much of this stuff as I can, and I'm probably just going to leave these behind, and then the rest. Well, no, I'll bring what's left with me. But I think we're good to go with the this part here. So let's just grab all of these. First off, we're going to open everything because I can actually probably make a bit of ammo this way as well. All right. Okay. That added a whole bunch more, but I think it also gave me some of this. All right, cool. I want to open all these. I want to get everything, see where I'm sitting at with stuff, put things away that I can. I realize that I can max out my weapons just by reading books, which is something I should have thought about too. Let's see. We'll send what we can first. What can I throw in here? I'm going to throw you in there. I don't see myself needing the rage capsule, so let's see. Get rid of those. This, I can make at least one SMG now. Turret, I mean. So that's nice to have. Okay, let's see. Nope. Nope. Shotguns, I'm already maxed. Pistols, nope. Assault rifles, I think that's what we're going to go into. Long range rifles wouldn't be, but I'll leave those over there because I don't know which is which. That's definitely hunter. Clubs, I think I need some to go up. And then axes. Okay, so I didn't get what I was hoping to get, but these are perks, right? So okay, that's a different story altogether. All right, so I need one machine gun, which is our ranged. Okay, that's simple. All right, now the next thing is we are going into butcher, right? Yep, swords and assault rifles. So I need swords and assault rifles enough to be able to craft my book. Okay, so take that. That's max. Good. Okay, assault rifles. If I take that, I should be able to make... So butcher fragment 1 of 2. Okay. And now I need one sword book. Now, I don't see myself using the swords nearly as much as I'm going to use maybe the assault rifle, depending. I mean, we'll see on there. So whichever one I choose to do first is going to... Oh, I actually did have some of those. Is going to... get this back. Is going to lose out a lot of its leveling due to leveling the butcher class. Okay. So when I it's basically going to come down to a choice which one I want to have the quickest raising up of skills, and it's probably going to be the assault rifle. So that means let's get these all cooking. So your swords, wow, 50. Hold on, can I cook those in here? That's a lot. No, can I cook them in here? Is it only? It's probably only in my inventory. Okay, that is what it is. All right, so swords first, and then once again, I just want to make sure I'm in the right. Assault rifles, yes. This may take a while. All right, and 48 of those. Still sorting. Okay, so is that everything? So So these are both full, right? Okay. I guess this will be our last one. And if I can't fit everything, then we'll go through and start, you know, picking and choosing what we leave behind. But for now, I'm trying to act as if everything I want can come. All right, for sure, what's coming with us is going to be all of these heads. I suppose I should see which of these I can make. All right. 3 tier 1 running, 4 tier 4s. So things that I know I'm coming that I'm not doing anything with right now. So that, and that. Okay. How much ammo can I make right now? I'm just looking to make the bulk of regular because I'm trying to use up. So that's all the gunpowder I have. Okay, so then the rest of it is just going to come with us. That's fine. Except for that. Okay. Is some crafting still being going on. Okay. Black ink goes up in there. Okay, we're good there. And then how much more ammo can I make? And that's going to leave me with 800, 400. Okay, that's fine. I'll bring you guys with. Okay, getting smaller and smaller. All right, things that I need.
I've got a bad feeling about
Oh, come on. Who's here? Who's interrupting my... Oh, please don't have gotten the scream off. Forget, I'm cooking a bunch of stuff. Nope, she sure did. I'm tempted to just run out and do this outside to try to take care of it as quickly as possible. Just because we got limited in how much of our daylight is left. I forget how much armor you guys have. Alright, let's just hope we don't have another screamer. I guess I can go to the whole shotgun now because it doesn't matter. Okay, is that everybody? Let's get back to... Oh, there is another screamer. Oy, oy, oy. Okay. Just get nervous as the end of the day starts approaching. But on the plus side, we can work through the night. All right. Dogs, get up here. All right, so back into here. So we're still, all this is cooking away. All right, yes. Which perks do I need? Because I pretty much can just about max out everything. So let's see. Dexterity and charisma. All right, so how much of each of these do I have? All right, we need to go to the trader. I'm going to put you all back up there because what I need to bring with me... Which things do I know I don't need stuff for? Okay. Constitution I don't need. Charisma I don't need. Okay. So Constitution and Charisma I don't need. And I think I only need maybe... Leave myself 4 of those. Okay. Strength and dexterity is what I'm going to have to be buying stuff in. So, okay, that's good. So what I need to do is trade for DNA boosts. All right, so what I want are... Did I not bring the extras? Maybe I need... So that I know I have. But it's... What type of news do you want in return? Oh, it's 25 per DNA boost. Okay, gotcha. No worries. All right, so we'll just do blueprints for now. So I think it's dexterity. So we can do that. And what was the other one I needed? Strength. Okay. So I'm doing half and half right now. So if I want strength, then I'm trading those. Okay. Okay. So I gotcha. I should be good. Was there anything else I want? Like nothing else I can trade. So all right. So I knew this wasn't. I wasn't going to be able to move right away. There's just so much stuff that I've been kind of putting off just for the other things that needed to be done. That all culminates kind of in this last day's worth of stuff. All right, so I'm going to put you guys back up there. I'm just going to read all the swords as I get them. So right now we're already at a tier 3 butcher. Let me see. So aura. Butcher aura. What am I missing? Molten steel. Okay, can I make molten steel? 15. Should be able to make that pretty quick. Oh, see, I forgot about those. Had way more sword books than I thought. Because we are now into the rifles. So how far into Butcher are we going to get off of our swords? Okay. So tier 6 to the Butcher. And our swords are up to 6 as well. That's why you save. Okay. Alright, so we take everything here. So I want the Butcher aura. Grab you. And then see what other... Okay, so tier 2, I can make a couple tier 2s. And a couple. So again, these are the tier 1 versions, and we'll see how many... I can at least make a tier 3 out of those, but we'll see how many of the other ones that we have to continue to get this up. But hopefully we can at least get up to our tier 5 finally. Okay. And these are both where? Feet and feet. Alright, so pull out what's currently in there, which are tier 3s. It takes a while for that to catch up. Okay, I can make one tier 4. So we aren't to tier 5 yet, but we definitely upgraded. So that's 8% run speed and 10% regen, which are both good. Because I'm going to need a few of those. Okay, you got 11 minutes yet. You have 3 minutes. Alright, I need more duct tape. The rush. Okay. Alright, so while that's going on, so what else can we currently make right now? Oh, that's right, we're on mod. Which I think I already... Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, so that's cooking over there. Let's get rid of the mod portion. Let's go back in here and see what else we can still make. Okay, that's all I can up, well, of what we have here. So, okay. Now I have attack speed tier 4. And that was in hands. And currently I didn't have one, I believe. Okay. I also have to swap that out. But let's, is there anything in here that I'm sure. We'll take out the dismember for attack speed. Leave that here for now, because I can move this and this into something else if I have the space. So we'll just kind of hold off for now. All right, block damage tier 2. That's in what? Also in hands. All right, class experience. I think I have a better one. Yeah, I have a tier 4. So put that down in the don't need. Fire rate, I had a tier... Tier 4. Okay. Okay. So let's see. These are all chest. Let me do it so I'm not constantly going back and forth in here. Okay, attack speed was hands. I had the tier 4. Okay. Feet. Hands. 1, 2, 3. And I currently have a 4. I would love to get any of those to get that 5, but I don't know if that's going to happen at all. Okay, it's also a chest. Okay. Rampage is hands. Tier 2, tier 2, both for feet. And what were you? Feet. Stamina lost tier 3. Okay. So it looks like I don't really have anything for the head. All right, what do we currently have for that? I would love to get some tier 6. So technically, I could pull this out to fit something else. Does anything have empty spaces right now? No. So armor, hunger and thirst, tier 3. What did you, tier 2? Alright, we're probably going to have to bring some with just to hope we get the extras. Alright, dismember, I don't care about. Block damage, yes, in case I get the next one. Again, there's certain things, if we run out of space, they just won't come. Don't care about those. Game stage, I've got a tier 4. Okay. And looks like we have enough to make one more of our assault rifles. And that's only 2. So I'm going to put some things in here that I for sure don't care about. So I don't care about the dismember, the rampage, or the game stage tier 1. I got a much higher. It's too low. Okay. I will keep you. And I'm going to keep you because we keep getting those. And that's just too low. Okay. Now, let's go over to here. Let's do these. So first off, I don't think I need many of these. Where does that put me at? 96.63. That puts me at 10 of 10. Okay, so the only thing now I need is dexterity. So it's going to be all of you plus our generics. See how close that gets us. Oops. Oh, there we go. Dexterity, yes. Okay, that's right. It's a person into that, and then I've still got to... No, I hate when I do that. Okay, now can I... No, they're just useless at that point. Okay. These ones I can't do anything with. Oh, you're the pen. I should bring the pen with me for sure. Okay. More things to cook. Alright. So again, I'm fully done here. Don't care about that. Charismatic. Okay, so treasure hunter. I could use 2 treasure hunters. Right, these are all mods. I have to go buy them. That's right. So don't care about that one. So that's max, So I'm 1 away from there. So I could do 2 cardios. I could max everything. I'm just gonna have to go buy stuff from the trader. All right. So things that I need. Okay, I need 2 cardio, 2 cardio, 3 void step. 3 void step. It's an expensive one, but I think I'll save the Warrior's Edge for those. Alright, and do I really want to do parkour? I don't know. How much does it cost? Sure. How much is that going to cost me? I can only buy 5 anyway. Alright, so we'll do that. Alright. I'm 5 and 5 on Miner and Mother Load, 1 on T-Rex. 5 is the most I can buy. 5 is the most I can buy. Alright, and then for Warrior's Edge, I need like 9. Man, look at that. I've been going without that. Oh, man, I've been really missing out. Okay, so I have 5 of these. So let's do the Warrior's Edge. So that means I need 4 Warrior's Edges. I'm almost broke. I literally had money, and now I don't. But we'll be heading to the desert, or the winter biome with everything. So we're starting at level 8 butcher with level 7 assault rifles. Okay. And I think we're going to try to make our weapons before we leave. Oh, boy. Okay. So now it's a matter... I know which stuff I'm not bringing with me, so... Still need a few parkours, but that's okay. Dexterity is the only thing left. Alright, how are we doing on things that I was cooking? Okay, you guys are... Oh, shoot. Alright. Okay, we got all of our thing. Okay. What else did I need to make? Storage. Because I'm not bringing all of those 38 black dyes with me. I just need to make one more. Okay, good. That's all that I have. All right, back to ammo. Was there anything in here that I could... that I can trade. I'm never gonna... that I can trade. I'm never gonna use those. I can't trade that, can't trade that. Okay, got you. Come back over here. Under ammo. Can't trade those. Can trade that. Okay, anything else in here? I don't think so. How are we doing on this grinding? Yep. I think it's as far as we're gonna get. I did want to get all my brass at least cooked over there, and then no, I'm gonna keep going for as long as we're here until the moment we actually leave. We'll keep grinding. I already put in. Okay, I need the is it the snow device? So I have. What am I missing? I mean 5 more duct tape. Okay, got you. All right, you guys need to go into there too. But let's craft you. And I can't put you in yet. That's the only fortunate part. I can only have one at a time, so I'll have to hold off on that. Okay, you don't have one. You do. That sounds like a screamer again. Okay, and technically I could... See, why aren't you guys going after her? God dang it. I still need to make my first actual weapon. Okay. Alright, so you guys are cooking those. Man, I'd hope to be much closer to being ready at this point. Okay. Really? Guys, you guys are worthless. Absolutely worthless. Doing nothing to help me. Now I've got massive screamers coming. Actually, what I'm missing is I think these things don't have any ammo. I really would like to not have to deal with these things. Would like for my self-defenses to work a little bit. And then these as well on the side. Yeah, let's get the shotguns going, because I am now getting a major horde. You gotta be kidding me. I may have to go out and fight this on foot, because the problem is, I think they can see me. Yeah, I can almost guarantee they can see me through the plates, which means they can scream at me even before I can see them. So I can't get the kill before they're calling in their friends. Oh my god, you are. What? Why is it every time I gotta get one last big, you know, FU from whatever biome right before I leave it? Like, this is... I think now I'm getting an actual horde on top of the screamers, because they are coming from everywhere. And I could sit in my base and fight this. The problem is it's daytime now, so they're super slow, and I'm trying not to take all day on this. I still haven't been able to craft my new weapons. I've got most of the stuff set up for me to put into the APC and the pets. So I'm close to being ready to go. It's just I have stuff that's still crafting, and I have to go... Yeah, Dee Dee. I'm Dee Dee. Droney. But I still have a ton of stuff that I have to harvest all my crops. Yep, that's a horde. I have to harvest all my crops. And then harvest the blocks for my crops and farm plots. Put everything in my APC. And then we can start... Oh, man, look at this. Really not what I wanted right before I was leaving. Okay. Alright, these guys are kind of out in the middle of nowhere. Are they going to make their way over here? That's kind of the question. Right, hopefully these guys will now start going out and meeting them at a distance. Okay. I think I can pretty much go back into work just to try to finish up what I'm doing here. Okay. Alright. Trying to get everything that's crafting. Okay. Oh yeah, and over here. Gotcha. So that should be able to put all these away. Yep, all these away. I'm saving the ammo there because I really want to go. Oh my goodness. That doesn't stack very well. Oh man. I'm definitely going to be leaving some stuff behind. Okay. I think that's all the ammo. It's everything crafted. Are you guys ready to harvest? You are. Okay. All right. I making one last trip to the trader to convert ammo. Okay, there we go. That's good. I'm gonna get my stuff crafting, then I'm gonna go harvest, and then we'll load everything up. And then we should finally be able to make our way towards the snow biome. Okay, under swords. So I can do... So if it's a tier 1, that's got to be the highest that I can make right now. So looks like that's where we're at there. And if I go to assault, K74, that's a tier 4. Gotcha. Okay. Got those making. All right, I'm going to harvest my crops. This is like the... And this one's going to take a little bit longer because I have to harvest and pick. That just added so much more stuff. I hadn't done food yet. Oh, man, it's going to be gut-wrenching deciding what to leave behind. All right, well, I'm going to do this. I just realized that this is actually the time to go between here and the next episode. So hope you guys enjoyed this frantic panic to try to get ready for the departure. I'm going to do all this between episodes. So when I come back, it will be us getting in the car, getting ready to move our way towards the winter biome and seeing what kind of fun adventures await. So hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please go ahead and leave a like. If you have not already subscribed, I would very much appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button as well. But with that being said, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.